How about the state of the economy? Do you think it would improve if we ended these $300 a week unemployment pay?
Well, nobody wants to go back to work, so that's a problem. But nobody wants to go back to work. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. But the economy, you've got inflation that's going to be rampant. And we've seen inflation before. You have. I remember you a long time ago when the world was cratering and Jimmy Carter and all of this stuff. The things that were happening were not even believable, where interest rates were going up to 22%. Prime rate was over 20%. Yep. It's what's going on now is exactly the same, but it's worse. It's much worse. What they're doing now guarantees, and you already have massive inflation. Look at food prices. Look at gasoline. We had energy independence, and now that's gone, Stuart. It's gone. We had, think of it, we were energy independent. When I left, gasoline was $1.87. Now it's, going to be double that. It's going to be triple and quadruple that. But food prices, everything is going. Lumber for a house is up at a level that it's never been. So it costs much more for a house.
If you're right,
massive inflation, and it's going to be very.
If you get massive inflation, Mr. President, you get a crashing economy and a crashing stock market. Is that your prediction?
Well, I don't want to make predictions. You know what? Because I just think it's not good if I do. But I am very concerned about what's going on. I'm very concerned about some of these bills. And if you remember, I wanted to spend a lot of money on infrastructure, but it was on infrastructure to rebuild our roads and bridges and tunnels, not to do things like they're doing, handing money away and giving it away to foreign countries and all of the things. I'm very proud we got rid of some of these endless wars. We haven't had a soldier killed in Afghanistan in over a year. People can't even believe it. And we started that train rolling. It was just about completed. And frankly, I'm very happy that they're going to continue it. We've been there 21 years, and it's enough. So they're coming home, and they're coming home from Iraq, and they're coming home. They're already back from Syria. We've done a hell of a job, and we've rebuilt the military.
Can I just go back to one thing you said a couple of minutes ago? You say people don't want to come back to work. You think that the pandemic and the lockdown, did it change the workforce forever? Expound on that a little bit. How did it change it?
Well, it might have, for at least not forever, I guess. But people's attitude on work seems to be different beyond the money that's an incentive that they not go to work. But people, I don't know. It's exactly the purpose of your question is interesting. Because did it change their psychology on working is really sort of, I think, what you're asking, not just the money incentive, because eventually that wears out. What I am surprised is that employees, you would think they'd be more loyal to their employer. So when the employer calls and he wants them back, you'd think they'd go, because this is just temporary, this money. But there is a different feeling out there, in my opinion, and I think probably in your opinion. So it may have changed the level and degree of people wanting to work. It may have changed it, Stuart. There's no question about it, because you see such a difference.
I think so, maybe.